So the new motor finally showed up. Got all the parts for it. So we can came pretty complete. Came actually, I didn't think it'd come with new coils, but it did. And spark plugs. Harmonic balancers still already on there, which is nice. So all I'm gonna do first is check just make sure the flywheel's right, or the same as the other one, because I've had one before where I put it all in the truck and the flywheel, last thing I was gonna do is put in the bolts, and the flywheel was wrong, so I had to take the whole thing back out, which really sucked. But anyways, I think I got everything out of the way here, and should be able to just lift it up. I gotta put on the, swap over the engine mounts, and I think that's everything for now. I'm gonna put all the intake and the injectors in once it's in the truck, since I lifted the cab, and it's gonna be so much easier to work on. So it's gonna unbolt it and then lift it up. So here everything's switched over, I think, on the bottom here anyways. So it should be ready to drop it in. Just make sure all this stuff's out of the way. So I got most of the electrical and the exhaust hooked up. Everything on the underneath here. Just have to put the AC compressor in. I'm just doing up the fuel rails. I gotta change out the seals on the injectors. Everything on the back hooked up. So much easier to work on like this. I already changed the evap. Fixed some other stuff on the exhaust. So pretty much just the fuel rail and the intake, and then I can set the cab back down on here. So the fuel rail bolts are just 89 inch-pounds. So now we got the fuel injector rails in there. Can add our lines. And these are just a 17 mil. So just add the foam in, and I can put added all new intake gaskets. So we can put the intake on. I cleaned the intake out really good with some Varsol and everything, because it's kind of dirty. So the intake bolts are just 89 inch-pounds, and you got to do them in order. So I got all my rad and my coolers in here. Just got to hook up my wires and the intake, and I can fire it up. I got most of the front end apart or together again. Took it out for its first drive. Just missing my serpentine belt since the shop that took it apart cut it and I didn't order a new one, so I'll get one of them. But fire it up here. Good to go again. I just gotta put the valve covers on, and this little tube that goes to the intake was busted. Got this one taped off, which I'm sure that was probably sucking in dirt too. So, but I haven't decided if I'm gonna paint this yet or not, or just clean it up and maybe rocker it a little bit. Got a little bit of gravel rash because it was missing the fender or the mud flaps, but I don't know if it's worth it to repaint it, but 2 little dings, the rest of the truck's pretty good. It's kind of got gravel rash pretty bad right here, but overall not too bad for the K anyways. Got one busted taillight. So it just needs to be cleaned up and go up for sale. Thanks for watching.